Welcome to Barbara's Bulletin, the podcast, where we bring you the latest news and updates from around the world. We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Our top story today is about the ongoing Ebola outbreak in Africa. According to reports, the outbreak has spread to 10 African countries, with the World Health Organization warning that the epidemic is outpacing efforts to control it. The death toll has risen to over 220, and health officials are urging international cooperation to combat the crisis. We've seen several developments in this story over the past few days. In Congo, unidentified attackers have burned down a tent being used to treat Ebola victims, and at least 18 people with suspected cases of Ebola fled during the attack. There have also been reports of locals becoming angry when they're not allowed to retrieve the bodies of loved ones who've died from the disease. The U.S. has implemented new travel restrictions related to the outbreak, including enhanced public health screening for people arriving from affected areas and entry restrictions for non-U.S. passport holders who have been in Uganda, the Congo, or South Sudan in the last 21 days. Americans who were exposed to the outbreak in Africa will be sent to Kenya for observation and treatment. The International Rescue Committee has warned that conflict in the region, rapid spread, and massive funding cuts to global health programs could cause this outbreak to outpace the one in 2018 to 2020, which killed over 290 people. Researchers are working on a new experimental Ebola vaccine, but it's still months away from clinical trials. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates as more information becomes available. The situation is complex, and we urge everyone to stay informed and take necessary precautions. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're diving into a complex and thought-provoking topic that highlights the intricacies of modern warfare and international relations. The recent conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran has raised important questions about military strategy, tactical effectiveness, and the unpredictable nature of geopolitical conflicts. At the heart of this story is the idea that great military power can sometimes lead to overconfidence, causing leaders to underestimate their opponents and overlook potential consequences. The Trump administration's decision to launch a series of strikes against Iranian targets with the goal of degrading Iran's military capabilities and removing key leaders has had far-reaching and unintended effects. While the U.S. and Israeli militaries demonstrated impressive tactical brilliance with rapid and precise strikes against numerous targets, their strategic objectives were not fully achieved. Iran, despite being outgunned and outmanned, was able to respond effectively, closing the Strait of Hormuz and creating an international economic crisis. This story serves as a reminder that military power, no matter how advanced or sophisticated, is only one aspect of a broader geopolitical equation. The U.S. and its allies must consider the complex web of relationships, interests, and motivations that drive the actions of nations like Iran and be prepared for unexpected outcomes. As we reflect on this story, it's clear that there are no easy answers or quick fixes in the world of international relations. Diplomacy, strategy, and a deep understanding of the complexities at play are essential for navigating these challenging waters. The lesson of Ukraine and Iran is that any leader who is offered a plan for a quick and easy victory should first ask, "How can you be so sure?" And then, "What happens if you are wrong?" Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. As we wrap up today's show, let's take a look at a developing story that's making headlines around the world. North Korea has conducted its latest weapons test, launching AI-guided cruise missiles and ballistic rockets near South Korea. According to analysts, this move signals Pyongyang's intent to strengthen its precision strike capabilities below the nuclear threshold. The tests are believed to be an upgraded version of an existing digital guidance system integrated with automatic target recognition technology. This weapons system combines tactical cruise missiles, guided multiple launch rocket systems, and tactical ballistic missiles into a single precision strike complex. It's worth noting that North Korea has supplied Russia with ballistic missiles and artillery rockets since late 2023, which Moscow is believed to have used in the war in Ukraine. The battlefield use of these weapons has likely provided Pyongyang with valuable operational data for improving its missile arsenal. As tensions continue to rise on the Korean peninsula, it's essential to consider the implications of these tests on regional security. While some experts see this as a sign of North Korea's growing military capabilities, others argue that it's a strategic move to strengthen its position in potential negotiations with the United States and other nations. As we strive to provide balanced coverage, it's crucial to acknowledge the complexities surrounding this issue. The situation is multifaceted, involving geopolitical interests, military strategies, and diplomatic efforts. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay engaged.